There we go. So there's the timer for the actual showcase. This is like the pre-show.
Hey, birds. Here are some VR worms for you. Some new, and some you may have already seen.
Sort of open-minded, explorative attitude. This was the first time I had written music for virtual reality.
Oh, Paper Beast.
The world of Paper Beast is so well realised, it's so well defined, but there was a very specific sound set that either did or didn't work in the game. And that was very much in collaboration with Florian's
This is also coming to PC VR now.
In this world, the sound design and the music and the sound effects should be almost imperceptible, the difference between them. So the sound of trees, the sound of different creatures, and that these should all be compatible with the music. The world itself is creating this sound. When I'm writing music, I try very hard not to listen to other music because I don't want to be led in one particular direction. I really would try to say that the complete influence for the game is the game itself. Any idea that we wanted to try, we had the freedom to try it. All of my music is about blurring that boundary between sound design and between music.
Ah, Petrifying Pumpkins, no way, dude.
In a VR environment and working on this game has been about trying to create sounds for things that you can imagine.
Gotta do what we gotta do, man.
For example, the sky opens, but this time you actually get to go into that world and you get to see the sky being torn open, and that's incredible.
I agree, that is incredible. It is amazing, this game, I loved it. Very surreal. Michael C, how's it going? I love a pre-show. Yeah, that's it, Decepticon. Yeah. I'd love an index. A Valve index, I'd love one. Yeah, Tyler. I've actually got to do a part 2 of this. I've only done part 1. I think I'm about halfway through the game. I need to get back on it and finish it. Hello Kerry, how you doing? Ah, South Memphis, thank you, man. Thank you very much for the donation, dude. Cheers, thank you. I was grateful you're all here, you know. They're very, I think they're quite different games, in a way. They feel very different. I know they're basically the same premise, but Dark Times felt a lot more action orientated than the first one, and it also feels like a continuous journey as well. Ah, Synth Riders O-Shape. Oh yeah, this is the combination pack we spoke about. I think the second one's better than the first one, yeah. Dustin, we're going to be looking at a lot of the latest and newest game trailers and announcements for virtuality. So if you're a virtuality fan, stick around, man. I do love Synth Riders. Oh, Patrick, thanks, man. Thank you. That's wicked. Thank you. Oh, hell was that? See, that's what I mean. Quick flash of something new there. Gambit, like. Also, what you want to do, guys, is write down things you're enjoying or make note, and then we can go back over the trailers and discuss them if there's anything we missed or anything afterwards. I wonder if we're going to hear something about Facebook Horizons. Salsa! Tecton, how you doing? You alright? Hot G, welcome along. Tyler, I'm checking my settings, man. I'm not dropping any frames, so I hate to say it might be your end. Yeah, same. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this one. Oh yeah, what was this called? This looks like the Mirror's Edge game everyone's been wanting, you know. Can't remember what this was called, dude. That was brilliant. Stride. That's looking superb. Nice logo. And animation. It's not Dragoon, is it? Panzer? No, it can't be. Oh shit, it is. Man, can't wait for this. I want to see some gameplay, dude. What, so it's the whole series? Dude, nice. I'm following him on Twitter. Keeping tabs.
What? Tua. No Rokiros Hina.
Oh man, yeah, I was reading about this today. I was literally on their Discord this morning. It's a really good battle royale game, dude. There's like $1,000 prize money for this this season. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, I shared it in the Discord. So you can enter into the tournament.
Okay, hello everyone. We are live, although really we're not live. We're in a studio recording this, but this is the Upload VR Showcase Summer Edition. Yes, the day is finally here. I'm Jamie, one of your hosts for the next however long this is going to go on for. With me here is Sina.
Hey, I'm also going to be a host, but yeah.
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 Then over here we've got David.
Yo, what up?
He's
We've got
down.
Tatiana.
I have no hands, but I'm moving them.
We've got Ian.
Thanks,
I almost
Ian.
knocked over a bottle. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, how exciting. So, thank you for joining us. By the way, if you're just here and you're wondering what the heck this is our second ever summer showcase.
Hi, Jackson.
And in half an hour from now, just under half an hour from now, we're going to launch into the main show. We're going to have a whole bunch of cool new reveals. New games are going to be announced, new VR games, new trailers are going to be showcased. It's going to be a really, really fun time. We're really excited for you to see what we've been working on with a lot of developers as well. Of course, in a very tough year to work with developers because they've been having a very tough time because of the global pandemic. So as we'll say in the showcase, we're really thankful for everyone that's working with us this year. Gonna be a good year. I'm excited. I think people are really gonna like what we have lined up. We've already seen some early trailers for games like Play Bunker and Panzer Dragoon, Virtual Battlegrounds, and Paper Beast, which of course is coming to
That's awesome.
to Steam VR this summer, which is really exciting. Guys, in our pre-show here, I want to talk about the year that we've already had in VR so far. What are some of the best VR games? Oh, hang on.
Wait,
What were some of your favorite VR games
that a
of the year
motorbike?
so far?
Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
Oh,
Boom.
it's a good shout.
Straight in.
It's a great game.
Where are we? Cheers, Boy Brown.
Great
Thank
game,
you.
Especially like, I don't know. I told Skydance this to their face. I said,
Where are we
know,
now?
like,
Self-made pianist, how you doing?
was
Midlife,
kinda,
yeah, proper
you know,
exciting times,
gonna
man.
be real. It
I
was
haven't thought about my own
exciting,
character while
very
streaming
dynamic,
live, not yet.
And it did not. I don't know. It didn't scratch the itch. And then Walking Dead's overplayed. We already have a Walking Dead VR game in development. I'm not sure if this. I don't know. I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But then they knocked it out of the park, and it defied every expectation I had. And it's one of the best VR games out there now. It's fantastic.
Well said.
Definitely,
It really is
definitely
one of the
my
best
favorite
games out
VR
there,
games, but
and
yeah, sure.
it's
Because
amazing
that
on
kind of
all
illustrates
platforms.
a lot of
So
kind of physical work we
a lot
see
of people are talking about the Quest version, wondering how that's going to translate.
There's a lot of other systems at play, right? Like there's factions in the game, different human factions that are warring with each other. Then you throw the zombies in there as well, and it makes for this
In
really
a lot
kind
of
of
ways,
melting
it
pot.
has more depth than you would see from AAA.
You didn't miss too much, dude. Didn't miss too much.
There's a lot going on in that game. There's a lot of depth. There's a lot of
Tecton is
really
wicked.
advanced physics with really good AI. There's great voice acting. I mean, it's top to bottom. It's a stellar game, and it's so good.
Yeah. Hey Tatiana, what's some of your favorite VR games of the year so far?
I'm gonna say two of them. Obviously, Tetris Effect on Oculus Quest because
Oh,
you know
She's so right.
That's just my
Tetris
jam.
Effect
But,
is wicked.
That's a great
O-Shape,
chat.
I really, really like O-Shape.
Yeah.
A lot more than I thought I would. It's a simple concept, but I feel that it really utilizes.
I've never
your body
really
weight
put any time into
to, you know,
O-Shape.
really get a workout out of you, and I definitely broke a sweat, and I really enjoyed it a lot more than I ever expected I would.
Yeah, O-Shape is a really, really another great one. Zena, you've really enjoyed playing O-Shape, haven't you, over the past
Yeah,
couple of months?
absolutely. Especially the what is it? The charity song.
For the fitness that they brought in
Yeah.
over the course of lockdown, yeah, they did a new charity song where everyone that played it, they donated $1. That was
Exactly.
a really, really good one. Ian, what are you going to say? Yeah, Half-Life Jeff. That is the official name of it.
Half-Life Jeff.
Unforgettable. Right?
Yeah,
it's not
it
just
is.
that 1 hour, but the moment you get to the dark areas of the game and the sort of scarier or head crabs are coming at you, that becomes. I loved it. We've talked about this before, but in your review, you captured it so much when he's talking about the sandwich. From that moment on, that game
Such
hits
an
its
amazing
stride,
game.
and it's
yeah,
unforgettable.
Where are we?
It'll be with me forever.
Now I want
There
to
is-
sandwich.
Mike, I bet Tetris Effect is much more lovely on Oculus and PSVR. Not really.
There's a really great moment
Not really, dude. They're both
remembers, which is
represent the game fantastically.
in
Both great versions.
distillery room. Oh, vodka, sorry.
The only advantage of the Quest is you can obviously play it anywhere in the house. You know, it's
tracing the wires, and you trace it back all the way to the room, and you suddenly realise that you're going to have to go back into that room, and that is some of the
boy, Brown, you need to hurry up and get to Jeff.
most
Yeah.
darn terrifying VR design that I've ever seen, and that one of the most powerful moments of the year, for sure. Definitely my favorite moment of that game.
I want to give another shout out to the Room VR. That game's
Oh, great
incredible. Yeah,
I
excellent
want to
puzzle
finish
game.
the mobile ones first before I play it.
The great
I'm there with
design.
Tatiana.
I haven't
on
finished the
Tetris
Room
Effect
VR.
too, by the way.
Might have to
Yeah,
do a live
game-
stream.
Finally.
Yeah.
Well, great design on the puzzle front with the Room VR, right? Because yeah, the great thing about that series was it was always so intuitive to the platform it was appearing on. So for mobile, it always really made sense because they really thought outside the box, as it were, to put it on that screen. And I think they really carried through that philosophy to a Dark Matter, right?
Yeah, they did it really.
Oh, definitely, man.
Extremely
The
immersive.
workshop in Half-Life Alyx is amazing. How easy it is just to load up a mod and just there's hours and hours and hours of content now.
Mm.
It's awesome. There's even sequels as well. There's even sequels to content. Sadly, it's Bradley. I can't remember. I think he done Mind Break on the workshop mod front on Half-Life Alyx, and he's doing a part 2.
I
Awesome.
get sick really easily in VR, and I don't get sick in Echo Arena. I might get a little wobbly if I play it for an hour, but because I've got that freedom to turn around and
I played this the other
feeling
day.
so competitive and thinking about all the gameplay, I don't think about the mismatch very much, and it works out really well. That's an incredible game, and even though it's not officially out because it's in beta, it's still pretty much free for everyone, and so there's a lot of people jumping into it, and it's amazing.
Okay, cool. We're going to take a look at some more trailers, some more reveals,
Yes,
some more
Jamie.
gameplay, and we'll be right back to talk about more of our favorite VR games of the year.
Swords of Gargantua. It's coming to PSVR, I think. Soon. Anderson, jump in the Discord, man, and we'll get that sorted. Cheers, Dave. Thank you. Get to the chopper. How you doing? Nice. I hope it's cross-platform. I think it should be. Looks interesting. Sonny, a few trailers, man. A few trailers. But obviously all the big stuff's still coming up, as you can see by the counter, in like 8.5 minutes or so. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Very quiet. JJ, how you doing? Derivative? Okay. Soaring Rock. So many games look like this. What's the sound? That was a free game on SideQuest, wasn't it? Like an early build. That had hand tracking as well, I seem to remember. Pretty sure. Hello, Des.
I tell my own story.
Camouflage.
You have to help me.
The guy's making Iron Man.
Hurt me. They say I'm infected. Can you help me somehow? Can you help me get out of here?
Oh, I started playing this on the Quest.
Did you do that?
I didn't really get into it personally, but I need to try it again. Not that I can remember the name of it at the moment, but visually I recognise it. M77 says he's not very moist at the moment. Things haven't made him moist. That's it, Republic, yeah. That's the one.
Alright, so there were a few more trailers for you, including Republic VR, which came out on Steam VR. If you look over in the comments, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, we have got a bunch of codes for you.
Oh, okay, they got a giveaway.
Codes for 50% off on Republic VR. So grab them, try and get
Right.
50% off.
I did wonder, I was thinking, what is there like a new edition of it or something? But
Cool. So while you guys scramble for that, we're going to move on and we're going to talk about the top stories of the past year.
5.5 minutes,
Tiana,
guys.
you
5.5 minutes.
Well, I think one of the biggest stories is the Oculus Link, the USB update. I think the best part
Absolutely.
about that is Harry
Boy Brown, yeah,
worked
man.
hard to make the video. about
Anderson,
the
how you doing?
requirements and writing the article and the step-by-step instructions only a week later to then see the update. But no, I mean, it is big because, I remember having to wait for this $80 cable or however much it cost.
Did
Oh
indeed.
my goodness.
The
yeah.
best
Testy, how's it going?
option, and now you can literally use the cable in the box, which personally I think should have been the case to begin with, and it doesn't have
Absolutely.
to be USB 3.0 anymore. So that just shows how much we can go forward with our hardware,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
even
She's right.
past release, because that is a big jump in my personal opinion.
Yeah, for
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
And moving on from pushing our hardware further, Ian, you've got another great story to touch on.
Hand
Literally
tracking.
touch on.
Yeah, yeah, hand tracking.
Hey.
You can only- here's me moving my 3 last fingers. and
Keep
you
the
can't
hype
see
and the
them, but
hope
you
up,
can,
Boy
like
Brown.
I was in a hand tracking experience.
Good stuff's coming,
And
man, I reckon.
it's pretty incredible. And the thing that I love about the USB cable and the hand tracking is they both released. at
That
the
was
end of last
amazing with the
year.
hand
They
tracking, actually.
technically
That
were
was
out in the
really good.
wild
I didn't
then,
realise.
And it took a good half year for them to improve those features.
I never actually played the game till the hand
We're
tracking
starting
update.
to see that start to kind of hit its stride right now. It's the simplest avatars too. I can't wait for us to get them into these avatars that we have right now. And when we can do that with these avatars, it's going to be a whole nother generation for even our download and our shows that we do for people. I can't wait to give you guys the finger too.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick my
That
finger
was-
in your nose with hand tracking.
I know. There's gonna be a lot
I
of.
think-
Are we gonna have to ban that on the showcase? Or I mean, on our downloads? Or I guess
I think he
It is a
will have
family
to do
friend.
something, otherwise it'll
Mhm.
blur it
descend
out
into
whenever you
absolute
sense
chaos.
it. Yeah.
My favorite story of the year is an evolving one as well, and that is tracking the progress of the next PlayStation VR headset.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which is not something that has been officially announced yet. Yesterday, we're recording this on the Friday. Yesterday, we saw the announcement of PlayStation 5 proper with the console design, the new games, and then we went into our weekly podcast discussion, the VR download, which is done right here every Thursday evening, or evening in the UK.
In their green room.
But we had a big argument yesterday, like a big, long, really interesting discussion about how significant PSVR 2 is going to be to the market going forward. And there stands to be such a huge leap for that headset compared to the original headset, which is now 4 years old. And, you know, other headsets that are 4 years old have seen refreshes like the Oculus Quest and a million iterations of the HTC Vive. So for me,
Oh, nice,
that's
Phil.
really exciting
Cool.
to follow, because when PSVR 2 gets here, we're going to see such a leap in console VR gaming, and that's going to be so significant for so many people, especially people that are tuning in now to see all the, you know, really cool VR gaming announcements we've got. I think it's just really, really exciting, much in the same way watching the development of whatever happens next with Oculus Quest is, right?
Well, speaking of PSVR, I'm hoping, I mean, it's obviously not my favorite story because there really is no story yet. I am hoping we learn more about humanity soon. To see
Oh,
yeah, Humanity.
PSVR. And is it going to be a PS4 title, or is it actually going to transfer over to the PlayStation 5? Or both? I don't know. But the trailer that we did see, it was vague, but all of his ideas are always very interesting.
Hello,
and very
Virtual
deep,
Waypoint.
So I'm very curious and excited to hear more about the development of that game.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
for
really
sure.
interesting. I was actually speaking about this with Jamie.
Hello, Darth. I'm
Um,
good, man. How are you?
You watch these showcases, like you might watch the showcase coming up in about 2 minutes, and
Oh.
you know there are announcements that kind of come and then
1 minute.
they disappear for so many years, and then they come back all of a sudden so strong and like absolutely knock it out of the park, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we saw a lot of that with PlayStation, and you know,
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna see. I mean, I don't wonder. I know, but I'm gonna put it out there. I wonder if we're gonna see that later on.
Which I guess, you know, like transitioning out of this, it's almost time. And
Clint, it's happening, dude. It's
hope that
happening.
You guys enjoy the next 40 or so minutes of announcements and stuff. We've been working incredibly hard.
So there you
for
go,
this,
40,
as we said
45
earlier
minutes.
In the pre-show, developers have been working really, really hard, and we're really grateful that you guys are here to see what's next for VR today. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun. So I think that's a good place to leave it. Ian, thanks so much for joining us. Tatiana, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to head into the main show. It's here. It's the Upload VR
Yes.
Showcase Summer Edition 2020.
Whoop, whoop.
Get hype. See you in a second.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Jamie,
I'm Zena.
and welcome to the Upload VR Showcase Summer Edition. We'll be your host for the next 40 or so minutes of VR goodness.
It's a huge, huge honor to be bringing you another show revealing the coolest upcoming VR games and experiences.
Now, the developers featured today have been working incredibly hard throughout the stresses of lockdown to deliver these exciting announcements. I'm sure you'll join us in extending a huge thank you for their efforts.
Also this year, we'll be taking the time to spotlight projects from Black VR developers, some available now and others coming soon.
Of course, another big thank you goes out to our sponsor, MOS developer TOMAHAWK. In fact, you'll be seeing a little bit of Quill throughout the show.
Okay, that's enough from us. Sit back, relax.
Jamie's had a haircut.
First game
I don't know how
reveal
recent this is,
of Solaris
but I saw a picture of him a while ago and it was... Whoa! Here we go. Can't believe that they're opening as well. Oh, man. Oh. Sure. Not long. There's a lot going on in VR
Solaris
now.
delivers frantic 4v4 action on Oculus platforms this August, and comes to PlayStation VR later this year. And now for a sneaky surprise.
Panther VR, nice.
Our objective is to protect this sample, whatever the cost. Don't hesitate to check any shadow that moves. He might as well be among us. And what will we do when the Panther strikes? We will all be dead.
Alien agreed. Strong opening with Solaris. I reckon that was Quest gameplay as well.
Show yourself!
I've played this on the channel. Done a video a long time ago, early access. It was alright.
Good luck, Agent. I'm eager to see you in action.
You can sink your claws into Panther VR today on Steam. Now we'd like to introduce you to Dante.
Hey guys, it's Dante Buckley here from Downpour Interactive. I remember discovering VR for the first time way back in 2013. I saw the Kickstarter for the Oculus Rift and was blown away. All I could think about were the types of games I could play with this new technology. However, I noticed over the years, no one was making the kind of game that I really wanted to play. A modern tactical first-person shooter game, similar to Arma, Insurgency, and even the old SOCOM games. And so in 2015, I dropped out of college to pursue making just that, a VR first-person shooter game called Onward. Onward has been in early access on Steam and Oculus Home since 2016, and it's been growing and improving every day. I now have an amazing team working on the game, located all over the world, and for the past year, we've been working on bringing Onward to the Quest, a completely revolutionary headset that is affordable and has no wires. We can't wait to get Onward into the hands of Quest players. We'll be unveiling gameplay and news on the port at the end of this month. Follow us on social media and stay tuned. See you guys on the battlefield.
Nice. Nice. That's cool, man. I need to jump into Onward.
Hello, my name is Eric.
Hey,
Overdahl.
I've met
I'm the
Eric.
Creative director at VR developer Fast Travel Games in Stockholm, Sweden.
He's lovely.
What if monsters were real? The next title coming from our studio is our most ambitious one yet, and it's set in a universe that some of you might recognize. Have a look.
Guys, is the audio too low? Let me know. It shouldn't be.
In Barclay Mansion, even the dead are terrified.
Looking forward to this.
Something happened here. Something vicious and cruel. And no one got out alive. Not even you.
Alright, guys, thank you. Oh, gameplay trailer in August.
We are extremely happy to be working with Paradox Interactive in order to bring you the first VR game ever set in the world of darkness that includes Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf the Apocalypse. But also, for the first time ever, Afterlife will let you experience the world of darkness from the perspective of a wraith, a spirit of the dead. And as a thank you for the great reception we've received since our reveal, we've decided to show you some short glimpses of early gameplay footage. I hope this whets your appetite. A gameplay trailer will be released in August. So please make sure to follow Wraith Afterlife on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And I hope to see you all in the world beyond the shroud.
I love fast travel games, man.
This year. Wait, why am I speaking like this?
I'm David Hayter, and I play antagonist General Nikolai Zhurov in Phantom Covert Ops, releasing June 25th.
9 days, guys. I'm going to be doing a full playthrough as well. Can't wait. Not in a kayak. Can't fit in the room. End Dreams pops in.
This time, nothing can stand in our way. Discover stealth action redefined for VR.
Oh, buzzing.
Phantom Covert Ops. Phantom Covert Ops finally drifts onto Rift and Quest later this month. Next up, we're proud to debut a brand new VR game from an all-new studio.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Ikimasho. On any normal day, there'd be about 15 people around, but these aren't normal times, so today it's just us three. I'm Jan. I'm Sharif.
And I'm Sammy.
We all come from big studios and massive franchises, and we got really excited with the potential of VR, so in 2018 we decided to jump in. We founded Ikimasho with the ambition to create fun and deep games that make our players feel good. And when they look at their headset, they think, this is a portal I can use to go back into the worlds I love being in.
Today is the day we lift the curtain on Star Shaman, our very first space exploration and spellcasting game.
For the last 18 months, we've been working non-stop to create a game that will change how you think about
Spellcasting again.
and movement in VR. And we designed it as a roguelite, so you will always have fun in your training. Think? Easy to play, hard to master. But I think it's time to let you see it for yourself. Sammy?
And without further ado, we welcome you to Star Shaman.
I don't know if I can say the title. I'm not sure what they're saying. I need to see it. Oh, Star Shaman. Okay, Star Shaman. Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Star Shaman looks like a groovy good time, which is something you might be in need of after spending some time with our next game.
Oh. Is it Walking Dead? Yeah! Let's see what's going on. Oh.
What are beasts? What flickers in the mind's eye when you hear the word? Those vacant eyes, clouded over. Those devouring mouths, always slack. And the smell, yeah, that probably comes to mind too. Rot.
Smile. Oh, it had to happen, dude. It had to happen, really. Excellent.
Are we simply beasts? No. I am not a lowly animal. I should not be acting like one.
I reckon it'd be on all platforms at the same time. Yeah.
Saints and Sinners gets even more gruesome with the Meat Grinder update, coming next month.
Sweet.
Stay tuned for new Quest games, Pistol Whip's roadmap, Lon, and a heck of a lot more.
I'm so looking forward to Lon. If you haven't seen Lon, you're in for a treat.
Who or what is Umbra?
They're the enforcement agency for this sector, and good or bad, what they say goes. Don't know what else to tell you unless you want to reach out to them or show me your extra special permit card. I'm hanging up now.
In the car, the night they let you out, you said you didn't know who you were anymore. You were saying you lost your path, or your purpose. Don't you think? Well, maybe this is the start of one.
DJ, I reckon so, dude.
The
I
rig
reckon
looks
so.
like a juicy murder mystery, coming June 26th. Next up, we pass it over to Alex for some Space Team news.
Hi, my name is Alex L, and I'm the community manager for Space Team VR. 1 second. That's better. I joined the team about 6 months ago, and honestly, it's been a blast to work on this game. I grew up playing loads of cooperative games with my brother on the GameCube, and I just feel so excited now to be able to be part of a team where we work on co-op games that are in VR. I've really loved working with the community, testing the game, making the trailers, doing social media, and I can't wait to show you guys what we've got coming up next. We're adding in mixed reality support, as you can see here, new languages through localization, an enhanced lexicon with new words and phrases, and brand new controls for you guys to play with. So please, check out the trailer for the free content updates for Space Team VR.
How you doing, Anne? You alright? Thanks for joining. Need to try this again.
Fix it up! Evacuate Inducer! Freeze Detector 0.
Ja.
Au! Au! Jeez! Au!
Tried it in early access on the Quest and it weren't great at the time. I did play it though at Gamescom, I believe.
Space Team will be ruining yet more friendships.
And it was
with a
cool.
New update later.
Like locally, we played it through.
Where we're going next, we definitely need roads.
Hi everyone, I'm Janis from Little Chicken. Together with Vertigo Games, we're bringing our game Traffic Jams to the Oculus Quest, the PlayStation VR, and major PC VR platforms in September this year. In Traffic Jams, you get to try your hands at controlling traffic all around the world. And if you think that sounds easy, we'll throw all kinds of crazy things at you, like angry pedestrians, meteorites, you name it. Today we're also really excited to announce that next to a beefy single-player mode, Traffic Jams also sports a couch party mode. Invite up to 4 non-VR friends using their mobile devices. Let's check out this multiplayer trailer starring Cass and Cherry.
Aww. Nice. If anyone wants to see Traffic Jam gameplay,
Hope you enjoyed the trailer, and if you want to know more, then you can check out our gameplay premiere video on our channel, Cass and Cherry VR on YouTube.
And if you think you got what it takes, why not give it a try yourself in the Steam Game Festival, starting now.
Make sure to look both ways
Nice.
because Traffic Jams is coming in September. Next, we pass it over to Zen Studios.
I was just going to say I've got
What's up, everyone?
gameplay of
Desiree
Traffic
Marsh
Jams
from
going up
Zen
later.
Studios, and on behalf of the team, I'm really excited to announce that Operencia: The Stolen Sun is coming to VR. Now, be sure to check out Upload VR's interview with Operencia's lead writer Chris Baker later today. Now, I really hope that you enjoy this trailer for the fantastical world of Operencia in VR.
On the other side of imagination, there lies Operencia. A world where reality embraces fantasy, where dreams foretell destinies,
Cheers, Hot G.
where history meets legend.
Oh, it looks a bit cell shaded. Yeah. It's got the tree from Ocarina of Time. This trailer.
hail from this land, and I have a story to tell.
Nostalgic dungeon crawling gets a VR makeover with Apprencia. Our next game offers a different kind of nostalgia.
What?
It's a lot of work to brew coffee for one. Usually at home I just suck on beans.
It's like Job Simulator in that bit.
Oh, I told Alice her kid wasn't allowed in here. He's always ruining my ceiling tiles with those pencils. Man, this job is boring. Want to take a few calls? Now, most of the time they want to talk, but always hang up before you give your thoughts so they can't argue back.
You're on the air with Taylor.
I don't know about that one. That was different.
Hi, Taylor. You don't know me, but I think you're supposed to help me. and I know that sounds weird, but all week I've been having these premonitions, I guess, and I was trying to ignore them, but what if they're important, you know? So I thought, okay, if I need to act on these clues I've been getting, then I need a sign to confirm it. And then your show came on, and you said, "Hi, this is Taylor. My middle name is Taylor, so I think you're my guide. I'm gonna keep listening to you for more clues. Okay? Bye."
Nice
I'm
one, DJ.
all about the quirky radio DJ vibe in Area Man Lives. Now let's move from disc jockeys to neon ninjas.
Oh.
Humanity is under great threat.
Derivative, I got a clue.
Synapse and receptor in the human mind is being modified to create a world controlled by cyborgs.
Pretty sure this is Lon. I mean, I like all the action stuff. I want to know more about the gameplay, like other than just the fighting kind of thing. Unless that is all it is. I thought it was more to it than that.
Lon continues to look like a promising story-driven action game coming soon to PC VR. Now we'd like to introduce you to Micah.
Nana used to tell me when I fell to get back on my feet. But when things got really hard, imagine a place where angels meet.
Hi, my name is Micah. I'm the creator of Where Angels Meet, a cinematic VR experience. I created this piece in 2018, really to shed some light on what it's like to grow up as a young African-American man in the US and in the world. Its message and its story is probably more relevant now than any other time. It's available for Oculus Rift. It was created as part of the Launchpad program, and I hope people take time to check it out.
There you go.
Hey, I'm Pietro from Transitional Forums, and I'm excited to share with you a bit about a project that we've been co-producing with the National Film Board of Canada called Agents, which is a new form of immersive storytelling that uses artificial intelligence and user agency to drive a real-time narrative. Now, it's not a game and it's not a film, but it's kind of somewhere in between, where you can choose to interfere with the lives of these tiny intelligent creatures that live on a small floating planet.
I like the Lego
What's
truck
super
behind
cool
him.
about it is we're developing brains for these characters using reinforcement learning artificial intelligence, allowing them to think and act for themselves within our dynamic story world. Now, even though it's early days in our training efforts, we're already seeing brains developing that lead to interesting behaviors and different types of story paths, and we often joke that Agents is becoming an experience that literally has a mind of its own. We're just finishing up production, and the experience will be available soon across VR, mobile, and desktop platforms.
Yeah, sounds interesting. Derivative, there was a finger tracking game
We
like
think
that
you'll agree that Agents
from,
looks like one of the most intriguing
Microsoft Services,
on the
and it was
horizon.
like that.
Now it's time to train your own brain with Gravity Lab.
And you just
Thank you for
blow up the
choosing
little
Gravity
guys.
Lab. Our staff has been evacuated, but feel free to begin testing without us. To simulate the production use of our equipment, we created tests that use items to transport balls into beds. This is an experimental object. Please test with care.
I feel like I've played this at some point. Maybe I don't know.
Our scientists are 80% certain this test scenario cannot be solved. As you can clearly see, this testing scenario is broken. Pay no attention to what you are seeing and return to the reception. It is vital that you do not proceed.
It's great to see Gravity Lab's physics-defying puzzles reaching Quest. We'll be back after a short word from our sponsors.
The 18th level of hell presents your new home. Introducing the underworld of King Yama. The ruler of all hells awaits your soul and offers you exciting captivity choices. Work off your karmic debt with mandatory work programs. Hurry now, don't be late for work.
I thought there was a Moss sequel.
Compulsory surveillance monitoring is always watching you become a better you. We offer community outreach training that will reward good behavior. Hi, welcome to hell.
Mr. Chip. I think a lot of people feel spoilt by Half-Life Alyx across the board for some games, you know. Must be tough being an indie developer.
Majestic boat rides. We'll have a hell of a good time. Off of a better you, not better than the overworld, underworld, or anywhere else. Off of a hell of a good time does not imply that time has any meaning in the cabin of eternal torture. All karmic judgments are trial or final.
Trial Beiteng looks like another great VR adventure from the makers of Form, full of mysteries that we can't wait to unravel.
Ah, chromatic. What was this called, dude? Oh, Cosmophobia. That's it. Cosmophobia. The developer of this game was the developer of Dread Halls. And I've got a developer interview on the channel if you just want to type in Cosmophobia and Gamertag VR if you want to know more about this. It was very early though, so be warned. Looking forward to that. I really am. I think it'd be good.
From the developer of Dread Halls, Cosmophobia promises another terrifying VR roguelike. Now we're debuting another type of spooky VR experience, this time for arcades.
Why, what do we have here? Mortals entering our domain?
This could be cool. Multiplayer Luigi's Mansion. How cool.
Looks like a dead end to me.
This looks like Spectro.
Foolish mortals, you'll never get out of here alive.
Oh boy, I'm getting strong ghost readings. You've got company.
If you like that sort of thing, man, definitely check out Spectro. It looks
It's
cool.
going to be great getting back to the VR arcades for when Ghost Patrol debuts worldwide. Okay, back to home headsets. With a new
Arcades.
Quest port.
Oh.
Do not fear death, my child. As death only makes you stronger.
In Death is on Quest. That's awesome.
Don't grieve. In death, you're reborn.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep, In Death is back on Oculus Quest very soon. Okay, we're coming up to the home stretch. Let's take a look at what's to come. We'll have the latest look at Lo-Fi, new gameplay from Blaston, and a surprise from Alchemy Labs.
Nice.
We're moving you to Precinct 303. Should be a good fit. Most of the block's jacked in or too strung out to make trouble. Minor gang activity, some triad, cryptopunks, AI rights activists. I'm sure you'll find ways to keep busy.
Lo-fi.
Just try to keep your nose clean. I know it's tough. Nothing stays clean for long.
The environment in this. I've been to this club. If you're looking for gameplay, I've got two Lots of gameplay on this, live streams. It's incredible. The atmosphere, the music. Can't wait for this. Yeah, sure, Decepticon, definitely. It's been confirmed it's coming for PS5, I believe, PSVR 2. Cyberwolf. It just captured the environment, like the atmosphere, sorry. So good. So Fracker, how's it going? So right when you start this game,
Lo-Fi still oozes gritty style, and we're looking forward to seeing more. Now we have the long-awaited return of a VR experience from Iron Man director Jon Favreau.
Oh. Nah, nothing yet, it's a real deal. VR Dark Knight, how's it going?
Fun fact, Buddy the Goblin inspired the creation of Baby Yoda. Next, we'd like to introduce you to Derek Ham.
When I created I Am a Man, I had no idea how transformative this form of storytelling could be. There's something powerful about virtual reality. To enable someone to put on a headset and go back years ago to experience events of the civil rights from a first-person perspective. Hearing the sound, seeing the images played right before your eyes, allows one to be reflective, to think about where we've been, to think about how much further we still have to go concerning issues of equality and issues of equity for people all over this nation.
Oh, has it moved on? What the hell?
Oh, you're not Brian.
Where's the Vertigo? No? Yeah, it's Vertigo, yeah. Good, man. I think there's a demo of this on Steam, I'm pretty sure. But I've done a video on this. Oh, it's a remaster of the first one. I've never played the first one. I've only played the demo of Vertigo 2. That's cool. I'll definitely be jumping into that. Definitely be jumping into that.
Vertigo Remastered offers a top-to-bottom retooling of the original game, coming next month.
Looking forward
for
to
this
that.
next one, make sure the kids are out of the room.
Rated M for mature.
Yeah, they're out. Hold on.
Trover Saves the Universe. Let me tell you a couple things about it.
The Hail Satan channel is now available on channel 665. Just one click below channel 666, the Quilting Network.
So smash that little piggy bank of yours and buy Trover Saves the Universe, coming soon to the Quest.
Wow.
And the final question of the game is... Trover, suck my own.
I'm here checking your grandma. She's eating dirt off the ground.
You know, I have a skill, which is this. I could do this. Oh! Ah!
Do. Ah! Oh! Good thing I took that medication that one guy get. Oh!
What the hell?
Save the Universe, coming soon to the Oculus Quest.
Oh, that's wicked. That is so cool.
Well, what can you say about Trover Saves the Universe? No, really. What can you say about Trover?
June 18th.
Here's Pistol Whip.
Hey, what's up? I'm Joel from Cloudhead Games. I'm here with my best friend Anthony.
2
We're
days.
here to talk to you today about the future of our hit action rhythm FPS, Pistol Whip.
Pistol Whip.
Here goes the copyright.
Anthony's going to give you a quick recap of all the awesome content we've released since launch, and then we'll get into some big, juicy announcements about where we're taking the game over the next year. Anthony, go!
Thanks, Joel! Since our launch in November, we've released 5 action-packed content updates, each with a new scene to play, new customization options, and new modifiers to shake things up. Just last week, we put out the Religion update, topping out our regular content updates with an epic 5.5-minute gauntlet and the Baba Yaga pistol collection for all you John Wick fans. If you thought death was a challenge before, Religion is sure to whip you into shape. This was one of my favorite scenes to design, and I hope you love it.
Thanks for the recap, Anthony.
Cool.
Now let's get to the good stuff. As you may have heard, we've been working very hard to get Pistol Whip into the hands of PlayStation VR players around the world, and today we are super happy to finally announce the official release date for PSVR. Enjoy.
What would you do if they went now? It's available now.
Let's go.
It's close, dude. July 28th.
After we launch Pistol Whip on PSVR July 28th, we'll be putting out our next free content update, the Heartbreaker Trilogy. After a season of face-melting music for fighters, this one is for the lovers. For Heartbreaker, we wanted to do something a little different, mixing up the vibe and offering a kind of chilled-out action experience. We were really inspired by trippy, rhythmic action games like Sayonara Wild Hearts, and you can expect abstract, colorful, and highly musical scenes, all powered, of course, by classic Pistol Whip action. The Heartbreaker Trilogy launches with 3 new scenes, 2 new modifiers, some water guns, and achievements on PC and Quest this August, and later on PSVR.
And finally,
Beautiful.
to cap off the year, we'll be releasing a massive update that will begin a whole new era for Pistol Whip. We can't announce all the details just yet, but we're calling it the Concierge. The Concierge will launch alongside our first action pack, which will include new enemies, new weapons, new scenes, and new mechanics, all framed by a cinematic action campaign. All right, that wraps up the roadmap for 2020. This is just the beginning. Thank you so much for playing the game and being a part of our amazing community. We hope you've enjoyed this
I don't know
look
what's going
into
on
the
with that
future
game
of
at the
Pistol
moment.
Whip.
I'll still talk to the developer, but no news, man. Not really. We've got some gameplay on the channel if you're interested.
Pistol Whip is bringing plenty to the table this year, starting with next month's PSVR release. Next up, we've invited someone to give us a long-awaited update on The Walking Dead Onslaught.
Oh, cool. Server.
Hey everyone, I just finished doing the voice recording for Walking Dead Onslaught, the video game coming VR soon. I played a little bit of this in its early stages at Comic-Con, and it was cool as shit. And they reminded me that was an actual quote. They built this little box in my basement, this little computer here, and yeah, I screamed my head off. I hope you guys like it, and hoping everyone's safe and well. Okay, bye.
You know, I think I could beat Daryl Dixon in a fight. If only there was some VR game I could prove that in. Cue Blaston.
I'm still so looking forward to
I'm
that.
Maciej Castelli, Chief Creative at Resolution Games. We're very happy to be back at the Upload VR Showcase to talk to you about Blaston. And what better place to talk about a game than from inside it? Let's hop into Blaston. Now, you probably know Resolution Games better from Angry Birds VR, I Love Pigs, Bait, Akron Attack of the Squirrel. But Blaston is a very different game. It's a physically intense dueling game where you'll be fighting other players and bots. In the game, weapons spawn around you, which you just grab and fire at the opponent. The first to 0 health point loses the round. Now, depending on which weapon you decide to bring to battle, very different battle dynamics emerge. But enough talking, we have for you today a first gameplay trailer reveal. So relax, enjoy, and remember, never stay still. See you soon in Blaston!
Okay, so all the weapons go in slow-mo. Never stay still. That looks good. Got some online play.
Fastest guns in the virtual West win when Blaston arrives later this year. Okay, time for one final surprise.
There's no time for logos. We've got gigs to do. Let's go!
If you don't get me, Donut, right now, I'm rating you 1 star.
I'm feeling kind of glitchy.
Excuse me. I ordered a pineapple smoothie.
What's going on with this?
Hello, human. I am baby.
I'm promoting products on my Bustagram. Give me free stuff and maybe I'll post about it.
Hi, human. I hear you do gig work now. Can you get me a towel? Whistle. Quickly, before someone sees. Give me a efficiency bot plushie. Don't judge me. Dispensing 1 baby sound to indicate pleasure.
Ah!
Vacation Simulator Back to Job initiates release this fall.
Okay, and that's that. Thank you so much for joining us for another year of the Upload VR Showcase. Also, a big thank you to all the developers and to the team at Polyarc.
Check out uploadvr.com for full coverage of today's videos. We're now heading back into our virtual studio to talk about the show, and there's more interviews to come.
Cool, see you next year.
Nice. Well, that was cool. I don't know if the trailers are going to be like put up individually, but we can obviously go back and watch a couple of trailers, man, if we need to. Virtual Battleground, yeah. The SS update looks good. It was a good show. Let me see. Let me go onto their channel. How do I get back and see if the trailers were gone out individually? Oh no, they're not doing like normally. You get
Fellas, are you ready for summer?
You get like they put the trailers up individually, and so you can watch them. Yeah, no worries, Tyler. See you soon.
Sponsor Polyarc, the makers of.
Let's have a look.
Boss is.
How far back can we go? Nice. Paper Beasts. Wizards. Yeah, no Five Nights at Freddy's. I must admit, I did. When you said it, I was like, man, I did think that was going to happen. To be honest, everyone talks about it. Everyone talks about it so much. Stride, dude. I'm well up for that. Manscaped. See you later, VR Dark Knight. Yeah, I'm well up for this game. I'm Hot G. I'm thinking, like, personally, that particular gameplay you saw is still quite early on. I think it's going to be one of those ones that you need to get your hands on, you know. That looks excellent. That looks excellent. Yeah, I can't wait to play that as well. Vertigo Remastered, that's another good one. And Panzer Dragoon. Not that you saw much gameplay from this. It was just like a couple of screenshots. Virtual Battlegrounds tournament.
But this
Let's go and have a look again at the Solaris,
you would
man.
see from
Which would be at the start of the show, I believe. Here we go. Oh no, I'm at the end. That could be awesome, dude. It could be awesome. Yeah, I thought about Hyperdash. Actually, I did think about Hyperdash.
Solaris delivers frantic 4v4 action on Oculus platforms this August, and comes to PlayStation VR later this year.
And then we've got Panther
And
VR.
now for a sneaky surprise.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to checking it back out anyway. It's been a while.
Our objective is to protect this sample, whatever the cost. Don't hesitate to check any shadow that moves. You might as well be among us. And what will we do when the Panther strikes? We will all be dead. It's too late. He's here. Show yourself!
Oh, okay. I need to check this. I've got some information about the about Alchemy Labs. Just sent me an email.
Good luck, Agent. I'm eager to see you in action.
You can sink your claws into Panther VR today on Steam. Now we'd like to introduce you to Dante.
So that back to job. It says for immediate release.
Dante Buckley here from Downpour Interactive.
It says it's for
the first time way back
immediate release. So the back to job, free DLC.
blown away. All I could think about were the types of games I could play.
Oh, it says sorry. It's free this fall. That's what anyone who's got Vacation Simulator is free this fall. But the news was for immediate release. I do apologise.
First-person shooter game, similar to Arma, Insurgency, and even the old SOCOM games. And so in 2015, I dropped out of college to pursue making just that, a VR first-person shooter game called Onward. Onward has been in early access on Steam and Oculus Home since 2016, and it's been growing and improving every day. I now have an amazing team working on the game, located all over the world, and for the past...
I mean, this is big, dude. This is big. You right on that?
A completely revolutionary headset that is affordable and has no wires. We can't wait
So,
to
like,
get the hands of Quest players.
Contractors, Pavlov, and Onward. Like, apart from
Follow us on social
Firewall and PlayStation VR,
See you guys.
the three biggest shooters in PC VR I know of are all coming to the Quest.
Hello, my name is Erik Odeldal. I'm the creative director at VR developer.
No worries, Deej. Thanks for watching, man. Really appreciate it.
What if monsters were real? The next title coming from our studio is our most ambitious one yet, and it's set in a universe that some of you might recognize. Have a look.
In Barclay Mansion, even the dead are terrified. Something happened here. Something vicious.
Yeah, they couldn't get the right shit. Oh, right.
And no one got out alive. Not even you.
Yeah, so if anyone's interested in traffic jams, I've got some gameplay all preloaded and ready to go in about an hour.
We are extremely happy to be working with Paradox Interactive in order to
Zero
bring
Caliber.
the first VR game
Yeah.
ever set in the world of darkness. That includes Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Zero Caliber I've played on PC VR.
First time ever, Afterlife will let you experience the world of darkness from the perspective of a wraith, a spirit of the dead. And as a thank you for the great reception we've received since our reveal, we've decided
Onward
to show
Pavlov, yeah.
short glimpses of early gameplay footage. I hope this
Only a few games excited you. No worries, Nocturnal. See you soon.
trailer will be released in August. So please make sure to follow Wraith Afterlife.
These guys had the coolest shirts for the Curious Tale of Stolen Pets.
All in the world
They were awesome.
Look out for more on Wraith later this year.
I thought it was a good show.
Why am I speaking like this?
I'm David Hayter, and I play antagonist General Nikolai
9 days
Zhukov in Phantom Covert Ops, releasing June 25th.
That was crazy, man. Like End Dreams literally just pops up in the chat when it's come up. Stalkers. Stalkers. Only 2 days till Star Wars Squadron's gameplay. Nice.
Nothing can stand in our way. Discover stealth action redefined for VR.
Sweet, dude. Sweet. Yeah, I know. I can't wait for that, man.
Phantom Covert Ops. Phantom Covert Ops.
I've only played the first 2
finally
levels,
drops
you
onto
know,
Rift
and I want to play more.
Next up, we're proud to
Hello,
debut a
Prime.
brand new
Yeah, I
VR
was just going over some more trailers,
all
dude.
new studio.
What other ones really stood out to me? Obviously, we've got the Walking Dead update. That looks cool.
Those vacant eyes, clouded over.
A lot of surprise on the Quest.
Those devouring mouths, always slack.
A lot of surprises on the Quest, I felt.
And the smell. Yeah, that probably comes to mind too. Rot.
This is fun. I didn't expect any though. I didn't expect any news for the Quest yet. Not yet.
I am not a lowly animal. I should not be acting like one.
Oh, co-op would have been amazing. Or like even multiplayer for that. That particular DLC, if that had have had
Saints and Sinners get
co-op
even more
or
gruesome
4-player, man.
Grinder update coming next month.
Anderson, yeah, we got some great stuff coming,
It's
man.
the Whip's roadmap.
So I really thought Moss was gonna get a Moss 2 announcement, you know? That one looked pretty cool as well. This one looked really cool, I felt. Was there blood
On
in
the
this
other
trailer?
side of imagination, there lies operencia. A world where reality embraces fantasy,
That is so cool.
where dreams foretell destinies, where history meets legend.
Looks like a VR RPG, doesn't it? To me. Yeah, I did feel it was time for a sequel, without a doubt. It's been a long time. Maybe not for the Quest owners, but for the PSVR owners, PC feels like a very long time. I'm not sure.
I hail from this land, and I have a story to tell.
But I am interested. I am interested. Oh, it's on PlayStation as well. Cool.
Gets a VR makeover with Apprencia. Our next game offers a different kind of nostalgia.
That's good. That's good. Didn't really get this one, to be honest. This didn't really. What's that one? Oh yeah, Lon. Let's take another look at Lon quickly. See, I watched some footage of Lon a while ago, and it looked to me like a
Humanity is
like you
under great threat.
lived there, you know, like a.
Synapse and receptor in the human mind is being modified to create a world controlled by cyborgs.
Like that bit when he's running around, I was like, why does his arms move so quick, but he's not moving quick? That's a bit weird. But someone says Sorrento, and I've got to admit, like the majority of the gameplay does make it just look like a very polished looking Sorrento. It's a real deal. I don't think it'd be long for Sniper Elite, dude. No, it does look good. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't look good. It does look good. I was expecting something else, I think. I was expecting maybe like a lo-fi kind of game, but this looks like an action-y version of a cyberpunk world. So it looks like there is some sort of platforming elements going there. You're saying, how you doing? Yeah, this is Lon, yeah. Oh, they are, yeah. So, Upload VR are now putting out trailers individually, by the way.
Action game coming soon to PC VR.
Just seen the Solaris one go up.
Nana used to tell me when I fell to
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I've played a demo of that particular one. This one.
Awaits your soul and offers you exciting captivity choices.
I don't think it'd be long for Sniper Elite, you know.
Work off your karmic debt
Exciting though, exciting times.
with mandatory work programs. Hurry now, don't be late for work. Our compulsory surveillance monitoring is always watching you become a better you. We offer community outreach training that will reward good behavior. Hi, welcome to hell. And as a bonus, majestic boat rides. We'll have a hell of a good time. Off of a better you, not better than the overworld, underworld, or anywhere else. else. Off of a hell of a good time does not imply that time has any meaning in the cabin of eternal torture. All comer judgments at trial are final.
Trial by Tang looks like another great VR adventure
Yeah.
from the makers of Form, full of mysteries that we can't wait to unravel.
Oh, it's Cosmophobia again. I wanted to see this one again. I actually want to go right back to the beginning because there was like a very small trailer, wasn't there? It lasted about 5 seconds. I didn't quite catch what it was. Hussein, I know, like, I don't like the hype video yesterday because I was just so excited, and in those comments is people asking, is this coming to Quest? I think sometimes you got to just accept that there's like that graphical limitation of something, you know. That looks really cool. You see that? The way he does the crossbow thing. I think it's really good. This looks kind of a Dead Spacey game to me. Shut the door on it. Don't worry about that now. I think maybe hold it. What are we talking about? Michael, yeah, I see what you're saying, dude. Yeah, I was going to do that, Nat, actually. I was going to jump back into that as well. I just haven't had time. I've got work again tonight soon. Because as soon I saw you play it, and I was like, oh, man, when I was watching that trailer, I wanted to play it. That looks cool. That looks my kind of game.
From the developer of Dreadhalls, Cosmophobia promises another terrifying VR roguelike.
And we've got
now
Blaston,
debuting
I
another
think.
type of spooky VR experience.
Is it?
This time for arcades.
Oh no. What? This is cool. I'm just gutted it's not coming to actual home consoles, you know. In Death, man. In Death on Quest. That is a big deal.
When Ghost Patrol debuts,
Like, that game has got like
Okay,
quite a
back
serious
to home
following.
headsets with a new Quest port.
Do not fear death, my child. As death only makes you
And the fact the game is like procedurally generated. I think it's cool. It's such a big win. I'll be up for playing this again.
Don't grieve. In death, you're reborn.
DLG27. I didn't know about a speech demo, dude.
Okay, we're coming up to the home stretch. Let's take a look at what's to come. We'll have the latest look at lo-fi,
Boy,
a
Brown,
game
yeah.
with Blast on, and a surprise from Alchemy Labs.
Yeah, for sure, Michael, yeah.
We're moving you to Precinct 303. Should be a good fit.
I love lo-fi, dude. I love the music.
Most of the blocks jacked in.
It's
or
so
too
good.
strung out to make trouble. Minor gang activity, some triad, crypto-punks, AI rights activists. I'm sure you'll find ways to keep busy. Just try to keep your nose clean. I know it's tough. Nothing stays clean for long.
Yeah, Trovacom is fantastic. I love this game. I'm waiting for an updated version of it to jump back in again. I just want a reason to walk around the streets again. It was weird with this one, right? When I live streamed it, I'd only seen a tweet video. I thought that looks really cool. And I live streamed it, like my first impressions I live streamed, dude. And I was like, just the beginning, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Even just the intro, I was like, Jesus, this has got like some real energy going on. Yeah, man.
Lo-fi still uses British style.
I love that, Anne. That's it. Say goodbye to everyone. Put it on your front door at your home.
John Favreau.
You can find me in lo-fi. Right, let me go back then. I want to see this. Where was this? Like, it just flashed up.
Sort of open-minded, explorative.
Probably amazing, guys, son, to be fair. Was it now? No, it weren't now. It just come up this thing. And as quick as it came on, it went again. There it is. Gambit or something. What is it? What is this? X-Real Games. I follow them. Why? What have I played of theirs? What do I know? What do we know of X-Real? What do we know of X-Real? X-Real, here we go. Alright, so isn't their page already? Yeah, so they did, yeah, Gambit. That's the, 4-player, isn't it? Oh, goodness me. They made ATEX Cybernetic. I didn't know that, dude. I did not know that. Because I like Zero Caliber. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. I did not know. Ah, nice GOD27. I didn't know that. Yeah, for sure. Right then, guys, that's just a recap of the trailers we watched. Thank you ever so much for joining us. I know I've lost half of you because the show's finished, but whoever is here, thank you ever so much for being here. I really appreciate it, as always. I think I'm going to keep doing these on the channel. I sort of like stopped doing them for a little while, but I think I'm going to keep them up just to do like, do you know what I mean, gameplay trailers and stuff. It's pretty cool just to check them out of people. You know, it's good fun. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. And look after yourselves. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. X-Men Gambit. Yeah, that'd be wicked. See you later, guys, son. No worries. I'll be back tomorrow in... let me just check my embargo information. I've got, as I said, I've got a video of traffic jams going up. I just... Damn, dude. I cannot remember what the embargo was. I'm terrible. I'll get so many emails. 7 PM BST. So yeah, in 45 minutes I'll have a video going up. So, Panther VR is in Steam now. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's in early access. So, I don't know how much it is though. But if you want to see some Panther VR gameplay, I have played it before. See you later, Golfer. See you later, Nat. See you later, man. And nice but kind of want to not play the demo as I want to start with the final version. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no worries, Hussein. Thank you, dude. Phil Woodman. All right, then, guys. Look after yourselves. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. £15.49. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm glad that the prices. That's the thing on PC VR, isn't it? The prices of getting into games on there, dude, is not. It's not expensive. Before I go, let me know, what was your like favorite trailers? Like, what were the things that you saw that are getting you excited? You know, that you're going to dip into. Definitely want to get the Vertigo remastered. I do want that because I love the demo of number 2, and I'm pretty sure the guys developing that game worked for Valve on Half-Life Alyx or something. There's something there, and I can't quite remember, but I'm sure he worked for Valve for a while, which is why a lot of people, when they played Vertigo, sort of were talking about how it had a Half-Life feel. So, I missed a load. Did they send it? No, there was nothing about Medal of Honor, dude. Nothing about Medal of Honor, unfortunately. Which is a real shame. But then maybe they don't feel they have to put anything up about it, you know? Like, plenty of people are going to be looking forward to it, and maybe they don't need the showcase. Yeah, Stride looks good. In Death, Onward, yeah, absolutely. Ceridian, I think everyone's hyped for Star Wars. There was a guy today, he put a tweet out, and what did he say, man? He said something like, what did he say? And I didn't understand it, first of all. Let me find this. Oh, also, did you see, fans of the PS5, did you see the AR implementation? If you've got like a phone that can do AR, you can basically look at a PS5 in your environment to see like the size of it and stuff, you know, and get an idea of the size of the console. That's pretty cool. If you don't know where that is, just head over to my Twitter page. I think it was the last tweet I did, and it's got a link to it, which is really cool. Where is this guy's tweet, man? There he goes. Here we go. I don't get it. Are people excited because there is a VR game about Star Wars, which you've already had, really, obviously, or because there is a new multiplayer flying fighter for VR? And I kind of felt like it was both. Do you know what I mean? It was both. And then someone put yes, which I thought was quite funny. And he put, which one is it? I couldn't care less about Star Wars. A fighter game would be cool, though. Ace Combat 7 was awesome. And I just put now, and when he said I don't care about Star Wars, I understood what he was saying and why he said it. You know, because at the end of the day, most people like Star Wars as a franchise. Even if they don't like the newer films, they still have feelings for the originals and stuff, you know. Carl Animations, no, man. There was no mention of Five Nights at Freddy's, unfortunately. 7 Degrees, I did. I pre-ordered it straight away. Mr. GT, how you doing? Yeah, I pre-ordered it straight away. Should we have a look at the trailer for Star Wars? I'm pretty sure I've still got it. I could chuck it up again. Let me see if I can find it. We can watch it all together quickly. Here it is. I'm so loud, sorry.
I can't shake them. Giving engines full power.
Think you can escape?
This is gonna be close.
What an absolutely savage trailer.
You are the Empire's strength. We do not accept defeat.
Remember why we fly. For hope. For the new republic.
Vengeance will be ours.
Seize that moment.
When the perfect shot makes history.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
And it's in VR. It's so cool. I'm like, what the? Oh man. Like my eyes, even now, like watching it again, I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. So exciting. Let's see if I can get that. And so it'll be down here. So the YouTube capture. I just need to basically sort that out again. There we go. That's it. The magic is ruined. You seeing what's going on? But yeah, it's fantastic. And as you said, the fact it says in-game engine. I can't believe, actually, talking about it now, I can't believe it's on PS4. Like, not, you know, and I don't mean any disrespect by that, but end of the day, to be in VR on that console. But then when you look at the road, like the X-Wing experience by Criterion on Star Wars Battlefront, like that looks fantastic. So, you know, I guess it's all in the hands of the developer, really, their skill. But yeah, Dion, it looks amazing. Yeah, for sure. It just looks fantastic, you know. But yeah, so I don't know if Nat's still here. He was saying about this. Yeah, so on Thursday there's going to be some gameplay. Can't wait to see that, dude. Can't wait to see that. Right then, guys, that is me done for today. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed Traffic Jam's video. I don't know if I've edited it properly. I kind of done it for Vertigo Games. They wanted it for something, and I can't remember what it was. Maybe for something to do with Steam Showcase. I'm not sure. But yeah. Yes, our wedding anniversary. That's right. No worries. It's on the 18th. So, thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Look after yourselves. I'm really going to go this time. Stay safe. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here again. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.